Hi, 8th grade, we're going to spend another day reviewing how to find the slope of a line. Under your notes, write the general equation for a line. What's the general equation for a line? Y equals mx plus b. What variable in this equation represents slope? The variable that represents slope is our m. So m is our slope. We can also call this our rate of change. You may hear slope being referred to as unit rate. And then when we're finding it, we're finding our rise over our run, which is the same as the change in y over our change in x. So make sure you have this all down in your notes. I was just going to go through and find the slope of each of these lines. When you're finding the slope, how many points do you need? You need 2 perfect points, all of which are shown in these examples. We're going to start at one of these points and find our rise over our run. If I'm going from this first point to the next one, how far do I need to rise? 1, and is that 1 positive or negative? I'm going down, so it'll be a rise of -1. And then how far do I need to run? 1, 2, 3. Am I going 3 to the right or 3 to the left? I'm going to the right, so does that mean that my run is positive or negative? It's positive. This can also be written as 1 over -3, or you can write the negative out front, -1/3. Looking at number 2, pick a point to start at. What is my rise going to be? It's going to be +3 because I'm going up. Now I'm here, what's my run going to be? +1. I can divide 3 divided by 1, which is what? +3. Looking at number 3, find a point to start at. What is my rise going to be if I'm starting at this point and going to my next one? My rise will be -3. It's negative because I'm going down. And then my run will be 2. Is my 2 positive or negative? I'm going to the right, so it's going to be positive. So this is -3/2. Number 4, find your rise. I'm starting at this point, and then I'm going up 1, 2, 3. So it'll be +3, and then I'm going over 1, 2. So it'll be +2. Find the slope of the next two, and then we'll go over it together. This one, if you start at this point, you go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's +5 over 1, 2, 3, +3. If you decide to start at the other point, you would have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so -5 over, you're going to the left, so it's -3. These two are equivalent. Looking at number 6, pick a point to start at. You're going to find your rise, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Positive because we're going up, and then your run, which is 1, 2, 3. Positive because we're going to the right. If you had started at the other point, you would have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down, so -7, and then left 1, 2, 3, so -3, and those two are also the same. Once you finish up your slope problems, you have a few problems to review equations. The first one is just a one-step equation. And what's our goal when we're solving equations? We're trying to get our variable by itself. So we want to get x by itself. What operation are we doing with x? We're doing division, and how do we undo division? We need to multiply. So I'll multiply by 2 on both sides of the equation. On the left side of the equation, I undid my division, so I'm just left with x. And on the right, I'm left with -3 times 2, which is -6. The second one, how do we get x by itself? We need to undo that addition, so we can subtract 4 on both sides. I'm left with x equals -13 minus 4. Use a calculator if you need to. It'll give you -17. Last one is a little bit harder. It's a two-step equation. So I'm trying to get x by itself. I want to get rid of everything not directly next to x first. So I'll start with my minus 4 on both sides. I'm left with 4x equals what? Negative 24. And then I can undo my multiplication and divide by 4, which will give you x equals negative 6. Finish up the rest of the equations independently, then go on STMath.